Welcome to Clock In with Lynn. Welcome to Clock In with Lynn. Hi, friends. Hi, everybody. I am your host and friend, Lynn Williams, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that you are here. Thank you, everyone who is supporting my YouTube show. Yay! Make sure that you hit that like button as you clock in. And let me know where you're clocking in from in the comment section. Let me make sure I have the comment section on. If you have any questions, we will love your engagement, guys. So I have a wonderful guest today. I am so excited. I had to bring her back because of so many things she has going on. And I have so many questions. I have so many questions. So thank you all for being here on this Wednesday hump day. Are y'all out here? Y'all out here doing y'all little, it's right in the middle before we get to the weekend. So I love a good hump day. Let me turn my phone off. Looks like everybody want to call right now, of course. So how is everybody doing? Don't forget to clock in the comment section. But yes, today has been really good. Out here in LA, we've had a little bit of some bipolar weather. It's freezing today. I was actually in the pool on Monday. It was sunshine. If you follow me on Instagram, Perfect 10 Lynn, I was in the pool. It was beautiful. Now it is freezing outside. It was probably almost 80 some degrees on Monday, and I don't know what it is today, but we'll get it together. So I'm so excited. And like I said, do not forget to hit that like button as you come in. We have a great show today. And if you have any questions for her, please put them in the comment sections. We would love to hear from you guys. We would love your engagement and all of those good things. So let's get started. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to clock in? All right. Well, let me introduce my guest for today. Okay, she is a friend to the show. She has a superpower in connecting you to where you're meant to go and where you're meant to be. Okay. She's a singer, songwriter. She is a powerhouse in music, TV, and business consulting. She has over 13 years in this music game, y'all. She's also the CEO of Music Industry Mastery. Please help me welcome my friend to the show, Dani. Hey girl.
Hey Lynn. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. I was like, I had to get you back on the show. Everyone has a lot of questions. I know we have so much to talk about. I'm very, very excited. But before we begin, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from? Your background? Where did you grow up? All of those things, because a lot of viewers wanted to know the last time you were on here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm originally from outside Philly. So Philly girl.
Love it.
And I just moved to LA about 6 months ago. So I moved from Nashville. And before that, I was in New York. So I've been all over, all different music cities. It's been a whole journey.
I love it. So, and we love Philly Super Bowl. Yay!
Yes. Eagles.
That's right. It was beautiful. So, Are you ready to clock in, girl?
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's go. So how did you start in music? Like, how did you get in the industry? What inspired you to pursue like this career?
Yeah, so as an artist, I have been singing since I was like 1. So I was like
It's
doing like
okay.
nursery rhymes and dressing up since I was born, basically. And then on the business side was I started a music blog when I was 21,
Okay.
and that inspired me to be on the business side. And it's been a whole adventure. I got over 300 interviews in a couple years and realized like, oh, this is a real thing.
Yeah, I love that. So did you come from, did your family have background in music, or this is just you're like the first in the business?
Um, my mom's an artist, so she's
Oh,
a
she is an
painter.
artist.
So she's
Nice.
super creative, but
Okay.
not necessarily a musician. But my my mom's cousin wrote music for The Mask, and my dad's step cousin is Linda Creed, who wrote the song "The Greatest Love of All." So
What?
kind of cool.
Okay, so it just runs in the family. Okay. I love that. Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that. So that's good to know. Oh my goodness. Um, so being in the industry for so long, you've been in the industry for 13 years. What are some of the challenges that you faced in the like the journey?
So as a business person or as an artist or just
All right,
like
let's start with bit. No, I want to do artists first. I think yeah, let's
yeah.
do first.
So, as an artist, some of the biggest challenges are it's about connections, right?
Mhm,
So, when I first started out, like I didn't really have any connections. I just was a singer-songwriter looking to break into the industry. And I quickly realized having a music blog and building relationships was the key to start stepping into that opportunity because
mhm,
then I can showcase my music after building the relationship. And so it was like a different perspective than someone just seeing me as like, oh, she's just a singer trying to pitch her music to me. It's like, no, like she featured my artist on her blog or she connected me to this person. So I would say like the biggest challenge in the beginning was definitely like knowing nobody and just building
mhm.
relationships. And on my blog, I would like message, I would friend request people that went to Berkeley, and then I would like look at their music on their profile and like message them and be like, hey, do you want to be on my blog? I don't know you, but do you want to be on my blog?
Yeah,
And I started building more and more just through messaging people. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And it's all about in any industry that you're in, you have to be proactive. I tell everybody that I don't care what you're
Yeah.
doing, you have to be proactive. You can't wait for the opportunity. You have to make the opportunity. You have to create
Have
that
to.
opportunity.
Absolutely.
I love,
Yes.
love everything about that. Uh, and what other like what trends like how do you keep yourself relevant with all the new
Mm.
trends, artists, and things like that? We'll talk. We're gonna later talk about your new single. I can't. I listened to it today. So
Yay. Yeah,
hi.
so to tie back to what I do a lot, is my team started doing a lot of branding for artists. And
Okay.
I'm doing that with my friend Evan, and he's like an expert in music and has got artists signed, worked with Imagine Dragons, got over
Woo.
1,000 sync placements. So he's done a lot with music. And so I brought him on for branding. And so I've went through I'm in the process of going through his branding program, and basically it comes down to storytelling. And so I say, to answer your question about like how to stay relevant or trendy, like I don't focus on like being trendy. I
Okay.
focus more on my mission of why am I doing music, and I focus more on that. Like, what is the content that I can start building that connects to an audience that says something powerful? And for me, Evan helped me realize it's about empowering people through whatever medium I'm doing. It's about emotionally connecting with people, making people feel something, whether it's sad or it's relatability or it's like, oh, I went through that heartbreak too, or oh, I can relate to that song that's about like fantasy and pretending someone cares or whatever it is, or stepping away from a toxic relationship. So I'd say it's not as focused on like mission. I mean, it's not as focused on like trends. It's more just focused on my mission and my message and how I can reach people and impact people. It's about impact over just influencer. Yeah, impact over numbers, I would say.
I love that impact over numbers. I love that. I love that impact over numbers. Yes, I love that. And so what are some of the things, because there's so many it's so many people that want to be in this industry. What advice will you give like someone that is just becoming or starting off in the industry, like as an artist?
Yeah, I would say figure out your why. Figure out why you're doing this, you know?
Ooh,
And
that's
what's your story? What's the message? What do you want to do with your music with people? Because it's like anyone could, get into an article, anyone can get, trending, anyone can have a trending song, but if you want to like last as an artist, if you want to create like music that's going to be like legacy building, it's not about rushing to get one thing. It's about building the brand, building the story, building the message, building the content, and figuring out like what is the audience that resonates with those things and being authentic. In the world of AI, I feel like it's more important than ever to just be yourself
Mhm.
and to just speak your truth. And that might be sharing your struggle with, hey guys, I felt really depressed today about X. And have you ever felt like this too? Like, have you ever been through this? Or, hey guys, this is like something I do that helps me get through a bad day. What's something that you guys do? So just being real. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, everyone, no matter what you do, everyone loves when they can feel like you're being yourself, you're being
Mhm.
authentic. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is amazing advice. Like it's it, it's incredible. Like a lot of times, a lot of people are always trying to do something or be something that somebody else. You can't be a
Mhm.
better you. You know,
No.
everybody's
And
unique, everybody's rare, and you have to sit in it of your uniqueness and just, somebody
yeah.
will be able to resonate and relate. You know.
Yes, the right people will resonate with your
Mm,
energy.
absolutely.
And truth is one of the highest frequencies, not just being positive, but like authenticity, honesty, like truth, like the truth. When you speak the truth, that's very powerful, as
Mm.
opposed to just saying something and just try to get someone to like a post. It's so much about being in your truth. And the truth is not always pretty.
Truth is not always pretty, Danny.
No.
It's not always pretty. That's so true. Oh
We
my
have
God.
flaws. We're human. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Yes. If you and that makes me think of, because I always have to go back and always think about my childhood and things like that. Is there anything that you think, is it anything that you would have told little Danny? Like any advice that you would have told her or would have changed
Yeah.
as a young
Yeah.
person? Anything?
Absolutely. I was bullied a lot when I was younger, and music
Understand.
really bullied. I was bullied a lot when I was younger, and
Mhm.
music really helped me get through it. But at that time, like when you're in like middle school, like you feel like that's
Mm.
your life. That's like everything, and you don't think about like, oh, like I'll be older one day and none of this will matter. So I would say like just I would have told myself that you'll get through it, that this is just one part of your life. But that really ignited so much passion for me to prove people wrong. So I
Mhm.
think like because of being bullied, like I have this crazy like I want to prove them wrong. I need to be successful, almost like revenge passion that is so strong in me that I don't know if I would have had that same
Mhm.
passion to do that if I never went through that journey of being bullied and feeling like I don't fit in and all these things. And when I found the music industry, it's like I felt like I found the community that I just so belong in, like so strongly. Like almost all my friends are in entertainment or music or media or acting or film. So it's like, yeah, but without that, I would never be the person I am today. I don't think I would have had the same passion. Maybe, if I was super popular, like I would have like a completely different career and perspective and everything. So I feel like everything does happen for a reason. And I think I would tell myself, like, you'll get through it. It's going to be okay. Like, I love you so much and you are worthy of love. And just because these people don't see you that way, like, it's okay. Like, you're going to be okay. It's safe. You're going to be okay. I think that's what I would have told myself.
I love that. I love that, and I had some forms of bullying as well, and I'm the same way. All the things like any type of childhood trauma, anything I've gone through, I said this the other day, so that really resonated with me with what you said, Dani. Is I've always said if I hadn't gone through the things that I've gone through, I wouldn't be the person I am. So I don't regret even the horrible things. I don't
Mm-hmm.
regret any of it because it just it builds character. It makes you strong. It makes you it's I know it when you're going through it as a child, it's hard to say that, but as an
Mm-hmm.
adult, I'm just like, so I completely understand what you're saying because I'm the same way. If it would have been, if everything would have been easy breezy and whatever, no telling, you don't have that, you don't have that drive, you don't have that grit, So,
And we're not here to just be happy 24. Like we're here to learn and to grow. You know, our soul wants growth. Our soul doesn't want to just like, okay, now we're a billionaire and we can do anything we want and there's no challenges and we can just be bored and eat pizza all day the rest of our lives. You know what I mean? Like
mhm, that's true. That's
it's
so
the
true.
journey that's so beautiful and it makes us appreciate everything so much.
hmm And that leads me to, you're talking about appreciation, and I constantly, and we'll talk about, because that's what I want to start talking about now, is a little bit about the manifestation, and just really understanding the gratitude. So let's talk a little bit about the manifestation,
Yeah.
because I was a part of when you had your little your program. I did that, and it kind of opened my eyes because I
Oh my
was
god, I forgot about that.
I'm I'm very, very new to manifestation. Very
Ah,
brand new. I was probably say like the end of the last year, I started like researching it and
wow.
thinking and all of that. And then when you reached out to me about that, I was like, yes, because I was so intrigued with it.
Mm.
So, and I'm loving the journey of it. I'm loving everything about it. So,
Yay.
yeah. So how did you first discover like the concept of manifestation?
Yeah, so my biggest thing that I discovered with manifestation was when I watched The Secret. And I just remember I was in my room and my mom called me down. Danielle, get downstairs right now. I think I was in like middle school or high school. I think it was high school because at that time I was having a really hard time. And so my mom's like, Dani, like you need to really like watch this movie. And then I watched the movie and I was like, oh my God, like I'm being a victim of my own life and I can make change in my life. And it just, it really opened my eyes to the possibility that we can take control back in our lives to a certain degree and start changing our thoughts and beliefs and stories.
Mm, it's so good. Like it's so good. And I thank you for that because, like I said, it's a very new practice for me. So I'm enjoying it fully. And do you want to share like any type of techniques or anything in the manifestation practice that is effective, or
Yeah,
anything that you want to share?
I would say really start treating yourself better,
Mm.
because just being more conscious of your words makes such a big difference. Just it's so we can be so mean to ourselves and we can talk so negatively about ourselves. Forget other people. We can be really mean to ourselves, and we have to say like, would I talk to my best friend like this way? No. So why am I treating myself like this? And I think some people don't realize that the amount of self love we have for ourselves is very connected to the amount of money we receive because it's about being able to receive and having the capacity to receive. And when we don't feel worthy, even subconsciously, since our life is run by so much of our subconscious versus our conscious, then we will self sabotage and we will push things away and we will find excuses to not take opportunities or not take job opportunities or relationships or whatever it is. So, really just working on that self love and maybe just starting with like I tell people in my course, just like, um, record yourself for the day or for an hour and hear yourself and how you talk out loud about things in yourself, and then start saying like, oh, maybe I should stop saying I'm broke for this, or like that money's really hard, or I suck at this, or why aren't I good enough, or whatever it is, you know. I've heard people joke all the time about, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I can't believe I did that. It's like, no, like if anything, being more loving to yourself will help you receive more. So just starting out, like, being more aware of the words you say on a daily basis is a huge start.
Oh my God, it is so true. And I grew up around, I would say, I guess you would can kind of call it more like a negative vibe, you know, and it is just it's no dig to my family or anything like that. It was just what everyone knew. Nobody
Yeah.
knew any better. Everybody talked like I probably heard I'm broke from everybody all the time.
Mm,
I'm broke, like money this. I mean, it was always something negative, you know? And learning just my journey in this manifestation, even if I'm not even where I want to be financially, I feel like even when I believe and think, it's just a better, like things just
yeah.
start happening. Abundance
Yeah.
just shows up.
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful that because I almost lived my entire life not even knowing this. so
Mm,
so I'm very grateful to it because I didn't know any better. And
yeah.
I don't speak crazy to myself at all anymore. And even if I kind of forget, I may like I'll get myself back on track. I'll be like, okay, wait a
Yeah.
minute, you don't
The,
want to do that. So in the beginning, I did have a hard time. I think I probably watched The Secret for the first time last year,
mm,
and like the end of the year is when I said that I got into my manifestation journey. So I was one of those that it was very like skeptical, wasn't sure about it. Like I don't know,
mm,
like, what is this? So what would you say to those people that maybe think, oh, they don't believe in it or they don't
yeah.
understand it? Like, what can you say to those people that think that way?
So we don't manifest what we want. We manifest what we are, who we're being, what we're embodying. So it's not just like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, now you're a millionaire. It's like, okay, what would that millionaire version of me speak like, act like, take decisions like, hire people like? And obviously, I'm not saying like, go spend $1 million if you don't have $1 million, but just small things make a difference. How you present yourself, how you present yourself on social media, how you present your services, the rates that you charge, how you sell to people, how you talk about yourself, how you speak on camera, you know, little things makes big difference. And the more we can start reprogramming our subconscious mind by start changing our thought patterns, it could be, hey, I'm going to look in the mirror and say, I'm amazing and I'm receiving so much opportunities and life is so awesome. Then our reticulating activating system in our brain will start looking for evidence. It's like science to prove that, right? So we want
Right.
to start programming what we want and then to look for evidence of that, because our brain will literally pick up anything like a computer. So why say the things we don't want, then our brain will start looking for evidence of all things we don't want. But it's like science too, like the reticular activating system is part of our brain. It will literally look for evidence of whatever we feed it. So we want to code to ourselves, things are amazing and life's getting better and better, and oh my god, how can it even get better than this, as opposed to the opposite. Because we know when we tune into the opposite, our body starts tightening up, we start feeling anxious. We can literally start convincing our body, or any we can convince ourselves anything, and we'll start looking for evidence of it. Oh my god, that person's so bad, blah 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 blah. Like, so it's like,
Hmm.
but we can reprogram our brain to the opposite. Life's amazing. Life's getting better and better and better. Oh my God, so many opportunities are happening. Look, that person's messaging me. Oh my God, they could be a new client. I'm so excited. Or, oh my God, this person can be a new sponsor. Look at the evidence. That person likes my post. That means I'm onto something. So it's just about, you can be very logical about it. It doesn't have to be like super woo woo. It's like science, but but like we are made of energy. Everything in the planet is energy, you know? So even if you don't look at it from necessarily like spiritual perspective, like we're all made of energy. So like thoughts are vibrations and energy and all the things. And when you do team up with the universe and God and the universal life force, the sky is the limit because we can create literally anything.
Right. Right. And just you saying all of those things, it just gives me chills because I'm telling you, just the little things I've been doing is just is life changing.
Mm.
Is there anything that you do like because you know a lot of things are going on in the world. It's very
Mm.
um okay. I'm trying to choose my words, Danny. I don't want to say nothing, but it's a lot going on.
It's a
Like,
transformation.
yeah, it's a lot of unseen. I can say there. It's a lot of things going on that it's just making a lot of people feel uneasy. So, is there anything like how do you stay positive? How do you stay focused when there's a lot going on?
Yeah,
What do
that's
you
a
do?
great question. Great question. I tune into podcasts that inspire me. I listen to this girl, Kristen something. She's all about feng shui. So I started listening to her podcast. I listen to a
Okay.
lot of manifestation podcasts.
Hmm.
Um, if I'm feeling really emotional, I'll do tapping, EFT, emotional freedom technique, where you tap on meridians. I will sing. I will sing. I think
Oh,
I was in a bad mood 2 days ago and I started singing really loud in my room, like two Broadway musicals and
oh,
tapping, singing. And then I got up and I started dancing, tapping, singing, and dancing and looking in the mirror and started dancing and moving my body. It's just emotions are just energy. So we have to just like move through it. The worst thing we can do is just like be stagnant and like have that take on us. Like we want to move the energy. So it is important to do tapping and breathing and that kind of stuff. I don't do breath work as much. I think it's because I have asthma, so it kind of gives me anxiety to do it a lot.
okay.
But yeah, like all of that, just like moving the body and it's not always easy. Sometimes we're just in bad moods, and that's
Right.
okay. Sometimes we're gonna cry, and that's okay. Like I'm not happy 24/7. That would be crazy.
Right. Nah, I get it. I get it, and I love everything they all the experiences that you've shared today. I want to get back on your single. Let's talk about your single. How did that come about? Like, I don't want to miss out on that. I listen. I love the lyrics. I love everything about it. And as
Yay!
you guys know, I could not share it today because I was having technical difficulties, but I would love to share it with you guys. But you will be, she'll share like where you can go and check out her single. So, how did that come about? What
Yeah,
made you come up with this single? Like, just give us a little bit about that.
this is a really funny story. So I originally wrote this. I originally wrote this in Nashville in line to vote. Well, not to vote, to get my my driver ID renewed so that I could vote. So I
Gotcha.
think it was 2020, I believe, something like that. And so everyone's like masked and like everyone wasn't talking to each other. And me and my friend were really bored and we were in line for like over an hour. So we said, hey, let's like write a song. Like
Is she a songwriter as well? He.
Alexander.
Oh,
Um, yes, yeah. He's a songwriter and a singer and artist in Nashville. So we were just really bored and we decided to write a song. And so we had this song and then we finished the song at a different point. And then the funny thing is that the universe is just so incredible, synchronistic. Like there's just so much synchronicity. So last year, I I signed up for this random event, like virtual event for like sync licensing to just this like sync event where they were like connecting supervisors and artists. So I signed up and I won the grand prize.
oh,
Like I did not expect to win the grand prize. I wasn't even online when this happened, but I won this grand prize. And I was like, wait, what happened? And they're like, Dani, you won a free session at this major studio in LA. And it happened to be the week before I was planning a trip to go to LA for my birthday last March. So I'm like, well, actually I'll be there for the whole week so I can come in anytime. And so then I went to the studio and I had to choose a song to record. So I chose the song Superhero. And I wasn't really thinking about the song that much until then, but then I had no choice because I won the studio and I was like, okay, well, I gotta take advantage of it. So I recorded there. Then I went back to Nashville and then worked with another producer, Jason Threm, and he helped create the instrumental for it. And then I worked with my other friend Dallas, who mixed it, and it was like a whole, like a whole collaboration of multiple people. Um, Earth, I think it's called Earth Star Creation Studios, where I recorded in LA. And it's like the studio that's not like really a public studio. So it's really special that I got to record there. Like a lot of bigger label artists record there.
Wow.
So I was like, and it was a spiritual, it was like a spiritual studio. Like you can't even make this stuff up. So the song is very synchronistic, the whole thing. Yeah.
I love it. And where can they can find it on your platform, right?
Yeah, on all streaming platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all the places. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's the title? What's the name so they'll know?
Yeah, so the song's called Superhero,
Okay.
and it's the concept is to be your own hero and to
Mhm.
walk away from people that do not serve you. And
Woo!
the lyrics talk
Love
about,
it.
being too bright for a box, basically, which I think is very relatable because a lot of people, their light is so bright and people try to dim it and they try to make them smaller. And my message is, if someone's trying to dim your light, they're not the right person.
Absolutely.
They're not the right person to be in a relationship with, to be on a team with, to manage you, to support you. Like, you really need people that let you expand and that they want to expand, and that it's like huge expansion. And anyone that does not value you or appreciate you for the incredible person that you are, they're not worth your time. It's just not worth it. You just deserve better. And so the song is very much like the walk away from what doesn't serve you and be your own hero if that person is not the right person for you in any capacity. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Danny, you don't know. This is so good.
Thank you.
So good. I needed to hear this. I know there's a lot of people watching. Someone need to hear this. It's so good. It's just a time for it. So,
Yeah.
anything else you want to share before we end? You have been phenomenal. I love everything that you brought to the show today. It's powerful. So, anything else
Thank
you want to share with us, or your platforms? Anything that you have coming up that they can look out for? Anything?
I would say if you're looking for speakers, me and my friends start doing speaking. We start speaking at music colleges. So if anyone's watching this and wants like a speaker for the organization to talk about the power of building your outer story and inner story, get in touch. I want to inspire a lot of people, and I think speaking is one way to do that. So I'm putting it out there. If anyone happens to see this and was like, our organization needs this message, of empowerment and positivity and your story and the importance of your words, I'm open. But in general, just, go for your dreams and surround yourself around people that believe in you. And if you need a team, I'm happy to talk. That's what my company does. We help people with branding, PR, marketing, all the things.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here on Clock In with Lynn, Dani Felt, guys. So, yes, go to her platform, check out her new single. She is amazing. I thank you so much. You just have a lovely spirit. You're beautiful inside and out. And I so appreciate you for being here today, sharing this
Thank
time
you.
with me.
Yay,
So,
thank you so much.
please, uh,
Yeah,
good luck with everything.
thank you. Thank you
Have
so
a
much.
have a beautiful day. Thank you, Dani.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, guys. Let me plug this. I'm about to have another technical difficulty. I told you guys she was going to be awesome. 1 second, everyone. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Y'all know I have a one woman show over here. All right, got it. So listen, let me tell you something. If y'all did not catch those gems that Dani was throwing, honey, when she said, do not be around anyone that serves you, baby, she was talking right into this ear and this ear. And I think sometimes we just get so used to being around certain people or situations where, you're just used to it. But if it's not serving you, if it's not a good feeling, then it may be time to get rid of it. And it's not, like she said, it's not a bad thing. It's perfectly fine, y'all. It's called life. It's called life. There's people for certain seasons. Some may not go into the new season with you, and it's okay. It's fine. So, for those who may not know anything about manifesting, it has been a life changer for me. No matter what I'm going through, it could be good, bad, the ugly. Always having gratitude and being grateful for what I have is something that I would carry on to the end of time now. It's something that I wasn't even aware of. So manifestation has been a life changer. And please reach out to her. Anyone that's in the music industry. I even know some people that, like any industry is hard, but anything in entertainment is very, very hard. Hey, Adrian. Anything in entertainment is extremely hard. We all know that. We've all heard the stories. So reach out to her, her company. She can help you. She can guide you through it in a positive, professional manner. So we love that. And that's why I wanted to have her on this show, because I created this show because I wanted to be a safe place where we celebrate, we uplift, we enrich the community. I want to be a part of the change. I want to be part of having those conversations where we want to do better and we're just informing and empowering each other. Because y'all, life is good. We're not here for a long time, but we better be here for a good time. Yes, Adrian, yes, gratitude is the opposite of doubt. Absolutely. It is superpower. It absolutely is. And I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to be here, a part of Clock In with Lynn. I'm just so happy to share this time, this space with everyone, the supporters, everyone, especially the day ones that started when I started a year from now. Like, I've only been doing this for a year. I appreciate that. I appreciate the DMs. I appreciate the emails, all of the engagement, all of those things, y'all. I do not take it lightly. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I hear you. I value each and every one of you. And I want to continue to do this. This is, like I said, this is my passion. This is my purpose. And I'm not stopping. I'm putting my foot on the gas, honey. I am putting my foot on the gas. This is it. This is it. So I love you all. And any suggestions, anything any topics you guys want to talk about, you can always email me too, if that's better for you, at clockinwithlynn@gmail.com, because I check that all day, every day. Also, I will still be having my single soiree coming up. I need men for it, because we want to spread love as well. So if you have any men that are single, let them know about my single soiree that will be coming up in a few months. I have to have the men before I can even do the event. So I have a ton of women. So any single women, you can reach out to me as well. But yes, this show is all about bringing love and informing business, building wealth, empowering, all of those things, uniting the community, all of those things. So I enjoy being here. I enjoy all of you who continue to support, subscribe, and share. Yes, I will be here every Wednesday, y'all. So set your alerts, 3 p.m. every Wednesday on YouTube. So yes, that's going to be my regular time. I will have, let's see here. We're thinking, I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon before, but I'll inform you once I have the information about the event. I will. Let me just check 1 second. This is the 26th. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure yet because, yeah, next week is the 2nd. Okay. I'll get back to you guys on that. But if you have any guests that would like to be on the show that fits what I just spoke of or what we're here to do, then send them my way. I would love to have them hit this virtual stage because I'm not stopping. Clocking in with Lynn is here to stay, child. It ain't going nowhere. It is here. It is here. I am getting calls. A lot of people, it's a lot going on, y'all. So I just want you to just stay patient because I'm going to bring the noise. I'm going to bring everything. I hear you guys. I hear, like I said, I hear you. I'm listening. I read every DM. I read every email. And I love y'all to death. So make sure that you stay kind to yourself. Like Dani said, watch that self-talk. Watch those inner thoughts. Be kind to yourself, y'all. Self-love, self-care, all of those things. It is imperative. You got to have it. You got to love yourself. You got to do all of that before you can go out here in these streets because it's wild in these streets. It's wild in these streets. So start within, love all over yourself. Do those affirmations every day. Look in that mirror and tell yourself how fly you are. There's not one day I go by, I walk past the mirror. I'm like, okay, girl, you did that today. Because there was a time when I didn't do that. There was a time where I didn't see the value in myself. There was a time when my self-worth was not there. There was a time when my insecurity was at the lowest that they could be. But I got past that. And I thank God every day that there is room for second chances. And I'm still here. And like I said, I want to be a part of the change. I'm only having positive shows on here. So if y'all want to hear the craziness, this Clock In with Lynn is not it for you. You got to go get one of those shows over there. But what I'm doing over here on this platform, I'm uplifting, building, enriching, empowering. That's what we doing over here at Clock In with Lynn. I want to support people, artists like Dani. Y'all check out her new single. Like those are the things that I want to do over here. Support each other, build and love on each other. We got enough of that craziness outside. We got enough of that. I'm not doing it. I'm not signing up. I'm not signing up for it. I'm not doing it for no ratings. I'm not doing it for no likes. I'm not doing it for none of that. So the people that's on that same frequency like me that want to go up and love and build and have the best life, come on over here to Clock In with Lynn. I got something for y'all. Okay. Come on over here. That's what we're doing over here. So again, I love you. I love you so much. I thank you for the support. I thank each and every one of you. So please continue to support me and let's do it. All right. I love you guys. Have a beautiful Wednesday evening. Like I said, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Bye. Welcome to Clock In with Lynn.